Hey team, Risk here, aka Dave. Look, it's been a while since I've done a province, excuse me, battle. Just getting over a throat cold here, so if I cough a bit, forgive me. And look, I'm hearing that people are still struggling with, well, some of it, I guess, high numbers we run into, and look, high negotiation costs. Province wars don't get any easier, but look, I want to assure you that we can still win with the forces that we have, despite the numbers against us. So look, what I'm going to do is jump in, have a look at the steel province here. As you can see, 2 of 8 steel. It's a boosted resource for me, so the more the merrier. The other thing too, when you get into the map, just make sure you got the right quest up. See there? Fight and win 3 encounters. So look, I only need to knock over another one and I score some supplies and some coins. So just make sure that you've got the right quest up in regard to what you're doing. So jump in here. Let's have a look. Now I know over here on this side here we've got some high numbers. I had a look beforehand. There we go, 106. Now them's are high numbers for knights. Now let's get in and have a look. Now I use my, I call them witches because I guess it's easier to say than sorceress, but what I'm going to do here is have basically one witch to tag one knight. So make sure that when the knights are closing and my golems, because I'll use my golems against these guys, when we're going toe to toe, I make sure that my witches are out of the road. And game plan is make sure both these knights are tagged by a witch so that their teeth are pulled, minus 60% off their next attack, which means far less damage when they do hit me. So let's get in. Now always check, see the knight there, attack bonus is against light melee, so if I were to throw my sword dancers out there, they're going to get chopped up on a 1-to-1, so don't throw any light melee out. That's the moral of the story. Now the reason why I use my golems, see there, a plus 80% bonus. Now let's just do this properly. Heavy melee units, I get a plus 80% bonus. Attack against. So more damage. I already do 23 to 69 plus 80%. So I can do some very nice damage against knights. So let's get into it. Now, what we want to try and do here, if possible, is engage one knight at a time. Now, depending on landscape, that may or may not be possible, depending on what they do with their forces. So it's a possibility. I'm having a look here and I can see that there's a route across the top and the bottom. So one knight might move in this direction, the other one might move down. That would suit me just beautifully. So what have we got here? They want me to move a, looks to be a golem. So what I'm going to do is just try and lure one over here. I want to try and move my other golem and lure the other one up here. So I'm just going to play a bit of a waiting game, see what they do. Just a waiting game, that's all I want to do here. You're just going to make sure they can't reach you. Remember the strike range is 2 and 2. Have a look there, they can move 2, they can attack 2, so pretty much 4. So just a waiting game again, I'm just going to make sure that I've got access for my witches to move across. I'm going to move here, I'm just going to sit. Okay, so there we go. So they're splitting their forces at the moment. That doesn't mean to say that this guy here won't move south and he won't move north, because it is a possibility. Now, if I move my witches, see there, I'm putting myself right in harm's way. I'm going to end up on that orange square here, and I'm going to be within strike range. Not a good idea. So we sit and we play the waiting game. I'm going to put my witch back here. Same thing here. I can't reach this guy anywhere. So we're just going to make sure that my witch is out of the road. I'm not blocking any access. I don't want to engage these guys yet until I've made sure that my witches hit them. So I'm not going to put myself within strike range yet. I'm going to play the waiting game. I move here. I'm not within strike range. Same thing again. If I stay here, 1, 1, 1, 1, he still can't reach me. Okay. Same thing again. So just play the waiting game. We just want to make sure we do not cut off access points. 1, 1, 1, 1. He cannot reach me there. I'm going to actually move here. Okay, so there we go. So they've committed themselves now. Now, it would be lovely if my golem, where's she standing there? 1, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Possibilities. I don't think you can reach them in one hit, though. What we're going to do is commit here now. Okay, so I am going to leave this guy squandering. I'm going to move down to here. I'm going to hit this again. Now remember, the effect of a witch is not cumulative. I wish it were. It's minus 60%, not minus 120, because I've hit him twice. That would be nice, but it's not the case. So I'm going to leave this guy grasping thin air. I would dearly love to be able to come down, but I can't reach. Okay. So remember, we try and engage one at a time. Okay, still did reasonable damage. That's because of the high numbers, you see. Now he is still going to be grasping thin air. He's not going to be able to get to any of mine and engage this turn. So make sure that we don't block off any access point there. Try and use your range always. Okay. Now, I'm going to come down, gang up on this guy. Okay, we want to get some maximum damage here. There we go. That's pretty bad, actually. Normally you do a lot more with 22. 12's a bit measly. Now we start to get to a point where he can possibly engage. 1, 1, 1, 1. So we need to shift this guy to here. Now we've blocked our witch in at the moment, which is not too bad because this guy shouldn't be alive at the end of this round. Shift back. Okay, so we just got to make sure that we polish this guy off. 10. Okay, so he's definitely going to go. He'll disappear now. There he goes. And now we can shift and move the other one out of harm's way. So remember, 1, 1, 1, 1. That wouldn't be good putting me there, would it? I'd be in harm's way. So there we go. So we have successfully, now that's a bit of a nuisance, isn't it? Boxed in. Very annoying. So we're going to have to engage here. Going to engage. Now, he'll pick on the wounded one already, so this guy's going to get damaged again. But we still get 3 good attacks into him before he can even close. There we go. That's what they always do. Okay. Now, if I wanted to, I could hide the 5 and try and keep him alive, but at the end of the day, I won't. I'm just going to keep using all of these guys. Nice, 15. Beautiful. What a hit. 23. There we go. We're not going to lose any men here at all because this guy's not going to be alive to get an attack against my 3. I'm going to let my 3 have a poke at him too, just for... There we go. Beautiful. So as you can see there, very high numbers. I think they were 109. And we did the job with 2 witches. The witches are the key. They suck the juice out of these guys, so minus 60% off the next attack. Golems get that bonus. I think it's plus 80%. That's my second level golem. I think a first level golem's probably about half of that, plus 40. If I didn't have second level golems, I'd still be using golems. But the point is you're going to do less damage. Chances are you'll lose more men as well, but look, my theory would remain the same. If I didn't have witches to pull the teeth, then those numbers are going to do a lot more damage. I would have probably thrown a tree ant in simply because they can hang around. So no witches. I would suggest you could either go with 2 treants, 3 first level golems, or even have an archer, keep him out of the road. He does reasonable damage against these guys. There we go. Back to the province. Excuse me. And there you go. We can see we can pick up some bonuses there. Give me some more coin and some more supplies, and that's about it. So look, I will do a few more and look for high level numbers and difficult opponents to engage. Just good to give you an example of what the witch can do too. So I'm going to sign off now. Well done to team, we're still chugging along. I think we're 60 in the alliance rankings at the moment, so pretty damn good effort, especially it being holidays and all. Okay, I'm going to love you and leave you for now. Bye.